Level 1, homeless. You own absolutely nothing. In fact, you likely have a negative net worth because debt follows you even here. You are surviving on $0 to $25 a day, maybe from panhandling, maybe from odd jobs, maybe from nothing. You have no bank account. You have no address. You have zero safety net. What does this level actually feel like? It is chronic, low-grade trauma. Every single day is about one thing and one thing only: survival. Your brain is trapped in a permanent fight or flight response. You're asking yourself, where do I sleep tonight without freezing? Where's my next meal coming from? When you walk down the street, people look right past you, like you are a ghost. You are entirely invisible to society.
If you manage to get off the streets, you hit level 2 poverty. You finally have a roof over your head, but barely. You are grinding away for minimum wage. If you're making $7.25 or $10 an hour, you are pulling in maybe $15,000 a year, if you are incredibly lucky. You have a physical address now, but the terrifying reality is that you are exactly one emergency away from losing it. If your car's transmission breaks down, you're completely screwed. If you get a surprise medical bill, you are destroyed. When an unexpected expense pops up, it isn't an inconvenience. It means you are sitting at your kitchen table choosing between paying rent and buying food. Look, society loves to point fingers at people in this position and call it laziness. That is a complete lie. It is the system. You are working full-time, putting in real physical labor, and you still cannot afford to live. You are trapped in pure survival mode. There are no savings. There was no 5-year plan. You are just trying to make it to next week.
If you manage to push a little higher, you reach level 3, the working class. At this level, you are making $30,000 to $50,000 a year. You drive a used car. You rent an apartment. You can cover your basic bills most months, but you are barely getting by. You are living completely paycheck to paycheck. This is where the mental exhaustion really sets in. You aren't totally broke, but you are not comfortable either. You might have $5,000 saved up in the bank, which you call an emergency fund. But let's look at the brutal math. If you lose your job today, that $5,000 will barely cover 2 months of rent and groceries. One bad month and you are drowning. You are working 40+ hours a week, sprinting as fast as you can just to stay in the exact same place. Tragically, this is where a massive percentage of the population will spend their entire lives.
Now, if you keep climbing, you hit level 4, the lower middle class. You are making $50,000 to $75,000 a year. Finally, you have a little bit of breathing room. You might own a modest house, locked in with a 30-year mortgage. You have a 401k through your job that you actually contribute to, maybe with $20,000 sitting in it. You can take a real family vacation once a year. It's not fancy, but you can do it. At level 4, the daily panic is gone. You are no longer stressed out when checking out at the grocery store. But make no mistake, you are still deeply stressed about money. Why? Because the big expenses are terrifying. Paying for your kid's college tuition feels like a nightmare. A major medical issue could wipe you out. Here is the absolute truth about level 4. You feel middle class, but mathematically, you are much closer to poverty than you think. You are just one major life crisis away from sliding right back down to paycheck living.
Now, you might think, Matt, if I just made a little more money, all my stress would finally go away. Welcome to level 5, the true middle class. At this level, you are bringing in a household income of $75,000 to $120,000 a year. You finally have real stability. You own a home, probably worth around $300,000. You have 2 cars sitting in the driveway, and here is the beautiful part. They are fully paid off. When you log into your retirement account, it's actually looking solid. You have somewhere between $100,000 and $200,000 sitting in your 401k. You can afford to help your kids pay for college without totally ruining your own financial future. You can take your family on real vacations. You aren't flying first class to Dubai, but you are taking real relaxing trips. You have actual savings. And for the first time in your life, you feel genuinely secure. You have officially made it to the middle class. But here is the brutal catch. You are still working. You have to work. You have built a very comfortable life. But if you stop clocking in tomorrow,
Your entire lifestyle disappears in exactly 6 months. You have achieved comfort, but you have not achieved freedom.
If you keep climbing, you hit level 6, the upper middle class. I call this the golden handcuffs. At level 6, your household income jumps to anywhere from $150,000 up to $450,000 a year. You are a doctor, a lawyer, a senior engineer, or a highly successful small business owner. You are living incredibly well. You live in a $600,000 to $800,000 house in an amazing neighborhood with top-tier schools. You drive brand new $60,000 SUVs. You have $500,000 to $1 million saved up for retirement, which means you are mathematically guaranteed to be totally fine when you hit 65. You take international vacations. When you go out to a nice dinner, you just hand the waiter your card. You don't even bother checking the prices on the menu. Your kids go to private schools or get through great colleges with 0 student loans. According to society, you have officially won the traditional game of money. But here is the sick irony of level 6. You are statistically rich compared to the rest of the country, but you don't actually feel rich. Why? Because you moved to a wealthy neighborhood and now you are surrounded by people who have even more money than you. You are making huge money, but you are still violently trading your time for cash. You are working 50 to 60 exhausting hours a week to keep the whole machine running. You have massive income, but your time is not your own. Now let's skip ahead past the illusion of the middle class and get to level 7, rich. We are talking about real money. At this level, your net worth is sitting somewhere between $2 million and $10 million. You are a top-tier executive, a highly successful entrepreneur, or an elite professional. You own multiple properties. Your primary home alone is worth $1 to $2 million. You drive luxury cars. We're talking $100,000 plus vehicles, like a top-end Tesla or a Range Rover. But here is the biggest psychological shift. You don't worry about money anymore. It just isn't a thought. Your investment income alone is passively spitting out $100,000 to $300,000 every single year. You could walk into your office, quit your job right now, and perfectly maintain your incredible lifestyle. But here is the thing, you probably won't. People at level 7 keep working because they actually enjoy the game. You fly business class everywhere. You have a financial advisor, you have an accountant, you have people handling the details of your life. For the vast majority of society, this is where their wildest financial dreams stop. But in the grand scheme of wealth, we are just getting started.
Level 8 is where most people's wildest dreams completely stop, but we are just getting started. You have a net worth of $10 million to $30 million. You have exited the game that most people play. You sold your company, or you are a top-tier executive. You own a $3 to $5 million primary residence, and you probably have a vacation home. You have a financial advisor. You have a tax strategist. You have people. You don't fly your own private jet yet, but you absolutely charter them. Your kids will never, ever worry about money. Your passive investment returns are spitting out $500,000 to $1.5 million every single year in pure cash. At this level, you are in rooms with people whose names you have heard on the news before. You have access to off-market investments and opportunities that money can't usually buy. But guess what? You are still not elite. You are still impressed by billionaires. Let's step into the 0.1%. Level 9, ultra high net worth. You have $30 million to $100 million. You had a major company exit, or you own multiple massive businesses. You have a $10 million primary residence and multiple vacation properties. You own a private jet. It's not the biggest jet on the tarmac. Maybe it's a light citation jet. But it is yours. What does level 9 feel like? It feels like friction has been entirely removed from your life. You have a full staff, a personal assistant, a private chef, full-time security. Your kids go to elite private schools.
sitting in class next to the children of celebrities and politicians. You give millions of dollars away to charity, not just because you have a good heart, but because the tax benefits are insane. Your passive income is $2 to $5 million a year. You never fly commercial. You never wait in line. You never hear the word no. You are existing in a completely different reality. The vast majority of the human population will never even shake hands with someone at this level.
But there are still levels above you. Level 10 is the Centimillionaire. You have $100 million to $1 billion. You are a unicorn startup founder, a Fortune 500 CEO, or a generational wealth inheritor. You own a $20 to $50 million mega mansion. You have multiple sprawling estates around the globe. You own a yacht that is over 150 feet long. You collect rare art worth tens of millions of dollars. You wear watches that cost $500,000. You have over 20 full-time staff members just managing your personal life. You can donate $10 million a year to a university, and it doesn't even make a dent in your net worth. But what really changes at level 10 isn't the toys. It is the psychology of power. At this level, your investment income is $5 to $30 million per year. You influence politics. You know senators personally. You attend private, closed-door dinners with world leaders. You aren't just rich anymore. You are a powerful geopolitical force. Entire industries shift when you make a move.
And that brings us to the ultimate club, level 11, the billionaire. Net worth between $1 to $9.9 billion. There are only about 3,428 of these people worldwide. You have built an absolute empire. Or you inherited one. Your companies employ thousands of people. Your daily decisions affect entire economies.
You own $200 million homes in every major city on Earth.
Your yacht is 350 feet long and has its own helicopter. You do not own a private jet. You own a fleet of private jets. You are personal friends with presidents and prime ministers. You actively fund their campaigns. At level 11, money is no longer the goal. The goal is legacy.
Your philanthropy actively reshapes human society. Major hospitals have your last name on the building. Elite university wings are named after you. You sit in rooms where trillion-dollar decisions are made. You are trying to change the world, for better or for worse. But incredibly, even here, there is another level, level 12. The Decabillionaire and the Hectobillionaire. Net worth between $10 to $100 billion or more. We are talking about the ultra-elite. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bernard Arnault, Mark Zuckerberg. There are maybe 50 of you on planet Earth. You have created technology or massive industries that have fundamentally altered humanity. Your wealth is mathematically incomprehensible to the human brain. Let me put it in perspective. You could spend $1 million every single day in cash, and you would not run out of money for over 30 years. You own national media companies. You own space companies. You are literally trying to colonize Mars. World leaders do not invite you to dinners. World leaders call you for advice. Your wealth affects global markets. When you sell stock, the entire market moves. You don't just influence politics. You are politics. Your philanthropy is measured in tens of billions of dollars. You are playing a game that most people cannot even mentally visualize. You are wealthier than most countries. You are building new worlds, Mars colonies, AI that changes humanity. You could end poverty in entire countries and still be unimaginably wealthy.
And finally, there is one theoretical level above even this, level 13, the Trillionaire. No single human being is here yet, but economists predict that someone, likely whoever cracks advanced AI or quantum computing, might hit it soon. Elon Musk is the closest person in the world to trillionaire status, commanding an estimated net worth of roughly $714 to $839
billion. At $1 trillion, you are wealthier than entire continents. You could literally buy countries. Your personal wealth is larger than the GDP of all but 15 nations on Earth. At this level, you control resources that shape human civilization. You are no longer human in the way society understands it. You are an entity, a force of nature.
What do you even do with $1 trillion? You don't buy things. You build the future. You decide what humanity becomes.
My name is Matt. Thanks for watching.